really sorry.
So, hello again, mothers and fuckers of the jury. I bet you didn't expect me. Because I lied. I said I would only make one video. Here I am making more. And I'm going to make more yet, probably. But you must be wondering, why? Why did somebody so beautiful, ethereal, and whatever the fuck else decide to lie? And bring it to a completely different, much brighter subsect of my twisted mind? Well, I'm so glad you asked. What could be so important that I would lie to you? I would lie to you? Well, so, funny thing, I wrote a novel. I wrote a full-ass, complete novel, and I'm really proud of it, and I'm gonna self-publish it, next year in the summer, because it's a very summery novel. It's very cute. I mean, look at its protagonist. I mean, look at him. His name is Steph. Is he not the most summer-coated man you've ever seen in your entire life? Yes, he's a man. I'm coping with my dysphoria however I can. Ignore it. But yeah, it's a novel. I wrote it. It's currently in its second draft. I'm editing. I'm having a lot of fun. It's wonderful. It's going to be so good. It's going to be about friendship and love and romance and love and friendship and love and romance and love and friendship and the fault of capitalism. A little bit about sex abuse, because that's who I am as a person. And there's going to be communist propaganda in there, because, again, that's who I am as a person. Well, actually, anarchist propaganda, because I need to be specific. I need to be specific with my words. So you don't expect me to, advocate for the state or for Lenin. I would never. Not on my life. Anyway. So, yeah. I wrote a novel. It's called Sugar, Sweet, and Other Flavors. It's very good, according to at least 3 beta readers. It has such glowing reviews as incoherent screaming. And hold on, let me read one of them. Let me read one of them for you, because I'm really, really happy with how this story has affected people. And here is the most succinct way I've heard anybody put it, and that is, really represents the thoughts of a slut, confidence of a virgin, subsect of the internet. Which is perfect, which is everything I've ever wanted. So you should check it out if you too have the thoughts of a slut but the confidence of a virgin. Steph is the most disastrous man in the world. He's so anxious, he's so self-loathing, he adores his friends more than life itself, and he would go to battle for them, but he will never go to battle for himself. In fact, one of my other friends has given me an incorrect quote about my dearest Steph, which is, when it happens to me, it was my fault. But now that bitch is doing it to my friend, evil and bad. Which is a little bit about, actually, several of this story's plot lines. It's less about Andy. Okay, Andy is Steph's best friend. Andy is Steph's best friend. She is also in a terrible situation by the time he moves in with her, because he moves in with her from overseas. That's the whole premise of the book. Man's moves. That's before the hook that happens. Whatever, not important. I'm not telling you the plot. I'm telling you the fun things. You must understand. Steph, my perfect boy. So, what is the story about? I've been rambling forever. I told you its name, Sugar, Sweet, and Other Flavors. So, funny thing, Sugar Sweet is an application in the world of Steph. The world of Steph is slightly different from our world, not to be confused, even though they're very similar. The only difference is that I've not used a single brand name as much as I could help it, because I don't want to get into a lawsuit. So yeah, Steph, my beautiful, wonderful boy, he goes on this application named Sugar Sweet, which is an application for sugar babies. And the fun thing there with the application for sugar babies, it's kind of like, it is what the story is named for, but it's kind of not going to be that important. It is, but it's not. It's much more important in a different storyline than Steph's, because the way Tef meets his sugar daddy is by being very good at art. You know how like furries pay absurd amounts of money for commissions? Well, my boy Tef finds a really rich patron who's not a furry, sadly. It's very tragic. But that person asks for two paintings, right? Two paintings for his anniversary with his husband. And kind of falls in love with Tef over the course of Tef painting those paintings. And that's the hook of the story, right? That's where the story truly begins, with Tef getting a sugar daddy, getting on the app to like solidify his relationship to his sugar daddy, and shenanigans ensue. There's discussion of the job market. I told you it would be anarchist propaganda. I told you. You should have known. Well, I mean, you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. But what you should know is that my beautiful boy Tef, he's my favorite, and I'm going to be publishing a novel about him next summer, so stay tuned. And I'm going to make another video actually discussing in more depths, you know, the story, the characters, because right now all I have told you is that there's Steph and there's Andy. Andy's full name is Andromeda. They've been friends for 10 years. They've moved in with each other recently because they've been internet friends. They've never met each other before. Well, maybe like once or twice, but they've never like met each other for a long time. They've never lived together. They've not really hung out together before that much. Never even stayed over for the night. So here they are becoming besties. And here's the thing. Here's the thing you must understand about them. They love each other. They would go to war for each other. They will not give each other up no matter what. And they're each other's most important relationship. And it's not romantic because Steph is gay and Dandy is a lesbian. So, fuck you, don't ship them. I mean, do ship them because they deserve it. And I don't care, and I will not police your thoughts about my book. But that was never my intention. Anyway, that's not important. That's not important. What's important is now you know there's Steph and Andromeda. Andromeda's going through some shit. Steph's going through some shit. He ran away from his parents. That's normal. That's what we all want to do, surely. And I'm going to be publishing it next summer. So this has been an incredibly rambling video. This is my third attempt at this video. I'm not going to even lie. Which, you know, I think that's normal. I think that's fine. But here's the fun thing. Tef, my beloved, he came to me in a fugue state last autumn. Actually in the autumn of 2023, he came to me in a fugue state. 2 years ago. 2 years ago he was born. And it was the worst writing I've ever made. And here's how I'm going to end this video, right? If you want to write something, no matter how poorly you think it's going to turn out, no matter how badly it does turn out on the first zero non-draft, you need to do it. Because as long as you feel passionate about it, as long as you decide that it's worth existing, no matter how bad, no matter how sloppy, no matter how stupid the plot, no matter how inconsistent, no matter how incongruent, no matter how fucking messy, if you just make it exist, if you fall in love with it, with any aspect of it, like the characters, for example, which is how I got on with Tef, as long as you make it exist, it will be beautiful, and it will matter to you, and maybe one day it will become a beautiful novel with beautiful wings that will spread wide open, because you made it, and you deserve to be part of this world, and you deserve to contribute beautifully to it. So make it, do it, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be writing, just fucking get the shit out of you, because it's gonna be nice. You're gonna do great, and I love you. Anyway, that's it from me. My novel Tef, my beautiful boy. I'm gonna make a social media account to post art of him and little snippets and stuff like that, and stuff from my other stories, obviously, because I really love him and I really love all of my stories and I want to, like, you know, share and stuff. And I believe in you. Thanks for watching. I'm still not sorry for lying. I will lie yet again. Bye-bye. Love you.